welcome back to more F1 2020, my team career mode. And in our last episode, we ended off finishing up free practice and qualifying at the Red Bull Ring, the Austrian Grand at Austria. And now we are ready to take on the Grand Prix itself. It is race weekend. It is a race Sunday. And boy, what a race Sunday it has been today in F1. Hey Michael, welcome.
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
And that we should. 71. Well, you already know. We talked earlier before the stream. My order came in from the Amazon jungle. 71 laps around the Red Bull Ring. But first, let's quickly check our messages from good old our good mate Jeff. And here are the delightful tones. Oh, David Crofty.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. The grandstands were a sea of red in 2019 thanks to the commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory of course back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Iceman lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Vettel, Stroll, Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, Sainz, Ocon, Pierre Gasly and Kvyat, Magnussen, Galeal, Alexander Albon and Kimi Raikkonen, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So it's a Williams back row lockout.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Yep. So we're gonna go with a two-stopper. Alright, let us get this.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
You get it, Jeff. And yes, I do have this titled as the Red Bull Austrian Grand Prix. It's the gas. Gas is yellow, but you'll see what I'm able to do. Alright. No, that's the gas. Right. Don't worry, I'll talk about that in the video here. As I take a drink of my water. Drinking San Pellegrino today.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
And it's lights out, and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Quickly move that back down the lane, because I don't like being a lap down on fuel. And this is definitely a great race. But like to know how many...
Keep it up.
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff knows how to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of about to say something and then just makes me lose my train of thought. But yeah, how about that Portuguese Grand Prix today? Win number 92 for Lewis Hamilton, who now has the record for most Grand Prix wins, surpassing that of the legendary Michael Schumacher. Coming up to the what the gate when I do the track acclimation, what that calls as turn 2. And once again, we have a Mercedes 1-2 with Verstappen getting third. Leclerc got fourth, though, with that. It was a great race to watch, too.
Was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Teammate status?
Gap to teammate behind is 18.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 18th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.7.
No, I know. You want to see Vettel up there on the podium just once more, right?
UK, we're monitoring some wear on the ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
Yeah, now I'm just rebuilding the battery back. Rebuilding the charge back up in the battery.
We're accumulating some wear on the MG UK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Right. Purple in Sector 2. So hopefully all of you are having a great weekend out there and enjoying my playthrough of F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. So lap 5. This is one of those old school tracks too. Nope. Oh, that's good. And right now I'm just getting my fuel mix to +2 laps. And speaking of Hamilton, Hamilton's down there in 5th, Bottas up there in 2nd, Verstappen 3rd, and Perez up in P4.
The gap to the car behind is 13.1 seconds.
Yeah. Who am I racing?
The drivers we're racing are Bottas and Verstappen.
So Valtteri Bottas and Max Verstappen are our racers for this. Am I going to get to them and lap them this early on in the race? Yeah.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
You know me, Jeff, I do.
right, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
Hey, you always reporting that, Jeff. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I will. So, basically what happened was, since I have this both for the PS4 and for console...
The gap behind us is 16.2 seconds.
When I am not being interrupted by Jeff. Anyway. So, basically my engine, which is right now in the red for wear... I ran that as close to 100% at the Hungaroring. Managed to finish the race and to have it be recorded too.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
You got it, Jeff, but I'm not using it here. Yeah, we had that... I'm hoping that's not Raikkonen. I'm really hoping that this is not Raikkonen who I'm coming up to. I'm thinking it's Giovinazzi. His teammate. I see him in the distance. Alright, so coming up, we're on lap 11 of 71. Yep, I see him too. I can only imagine what the marshals are thinking. And of course, you know, the head of the FIA is thinking every time I lap these guys. No nameplate yet. So who do you think it's going to be? Is that going to be Antonio Giovinazzi or Kimi Raikkonen? That's the one person I don't want to see at the back of the grid. It's Kimmy. Alright, time to move this up to standard. Nah, it's Kimmy, alright. The one driver who's proven you don't need to win every race to win the drivers' championship. So we're already starting our game of Lap the Drivers. And here's another one who I never want to see in the back of the field. Pierre Gasly. And he had such a great race today, too. Make sure we clear him. Oh, they gave me DRS for that, too. So lap 21 is our first pit window. You used to be up there on the Red Bull main team. Could have been.
Okay, the gap behind is 27.5 seconds.
No, they are not. But Russell's going to be a lap down coming up. And to all of those out there who say F1 is not fun or not exciting, I say, go watch this race. There was some great moments of passing and everything. I mean, I could say the same about NASCAR, but, you know, we're here playing F1, not NASCAR. We are playing the sport that is the pinnacle of auto racing. Well, and there's Nicholas Latifi, his teammate. Teammate status?
They're on old softs. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1:16.5.
Rival status.
They're in 5th. They're on old softs. We think they've got at least 3 more stops. The time last lap was a 1:15.8.
Hamilton doing a 3-stopper, according to Jeff. And my teammates in a big bit of a fight here against Giovinazzi for 16 to keep 17. Oh, Roman Grosjean. I'll just slap both of them. Now this is a track I love because of the number of times I can actually lap people. Hamilton going into the pits. Takes his first pit stop at lap 16. Wonder if Bono called him in to do a tire change. There's Antonio Giovinazzi. Well, was, and that never happened. See, now I mainly use the overtake button or the power of the overtake on long straightaways. So like
no
right
issues
here.
with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
What are my tires at? 40%. Yeah, gotta let the battery charge. Ricardo a minute behind. Bottas 37 seconds. Bottas in the pits. Max Verstappen now up there in second. Coming up on Esteban Ocon. Bottas rejoins.
Window, you'll be on the softs.
Bottas rejoins the field back in third place. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Fuel info.
We've got more than 50 laps of fuel left.
Tire status.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, that's how I pay you the big money, James. More updates.
Copy.
All right, coming up on Sebastian Vettel. So what happened to Hamilton is the big question.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap.
Rival status.
They're in 14th. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:29.4.
So he moves all the way down into P14.
Push now.
You get it, Jeff. That's what I'm doing. Come on, Ricardo. Get up there into the podium. Ricardo 1 lap down. So on lap 21, well, he might be able to unlap himself because I am going into the pits. Alright, first pit stop.
Complete, go now. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Hamilton back up there in the P12. So a lot of the drivers I was able to put down have magically were able to gain their
Engine wear is looking significant now. Performance will be affected.
Yep, and all that will be changed at the end of this race. Lap 42, so in about 10 laps. We're going to be getting, in about 20 laps, we're going to be getting off of these tires, and we are going to go to the red, to the yellow, I should say. Max Verstappen chooses to pit. And so does Sergio Perez. So around lap 36 would be the halfway mark for this race. And look at that, I'm already setting purples.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
So now, why couldn't they have given that line to Crofty to say? Hamilton retakes 5th. And my teammate is now in the pits.
Sean is coming in for his stop.
Now then, here's a question. How many laps do you think I'm going to put the whole field down? Right. Alright, real quick. Let us check out the race directory. Maybe something happened at the start of the race. Yeah. This is Sean's last race. Taking a look at the back of the field, Kvyat, Raikkonen, Albon, Carlos, and Gasly were all involved in collisions. So that's why they all ended up the way they did. So we were speaking about that. We never took a look at the race director. The racing incidents. Yeah, well, at least it's not as bad as what it was when we had the Sebring Grand Prix, where Leclerc took off Vettel's back wing. Yeah, 5-car tango up. And I'm coming next for Max Verstappen. See, Max is going to put the field down 1 lap. I'll put the field down 2 laps. I'm just that good. Alright, coming along to the final turn here. Lance. So, once again, we're coming up on we're coming up. Well, was coming up until I ran into the gravel trap. Yep, I know. Well, maybe I want to mow the grass like Beltest did. It's $1 million lawnmower right there. Not real. I don't want to really do that in real life, but I'm just stating in-game content. I just want to be able to pass Max Verstappen. I've got a group of 3 cars coming up too. Well, what do you know? It's Nicholas and TV. Again. Coming up on Valtteri Bottas. Alright, 10 more laps and then we're gonna get off these tires. So, like I said earlier, you know, Hamilton wins race number 92. In his career, beats the record of Michael Schumacher at 91, and now owns the record and becomes the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Top of the field is all one lap down. Teammate status?
They're on old softs. They're in 18th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 15.0.
Cut that turn wide. So that unlapped Verstappen and Bottas. Yeah, that you have. That you have, my friend. That you have. Lap 35. Well, I did what Valtteri did, but only this time, instead of mowing the grass, I was making sandcastles in the gravel. I was making sandcastles in the gravel track. Oh, there's my teammate down there in P18. Lap 36. Just over half distance for the Grand Prix. So this is one of those tracks where the laps just go by really, really fast and everything. This is a very fast race. Not as fast as Red Bull's pit stops as a blink and you miss it, but... I gotta work on charging them back. Vettel out. Alright, let's take a look and see what Vettel's out for. Mechanical failure. It's the Ferrari power unit. Yep. But on lap 35 of Vettel's race, Vettel out. Mechanical failure. And he must have been having engine trouble.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Now, wait a minute. I can't overtake. I couldn't overtake, but yet.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Oh, no, you don't. So, Valtteri now pitting. And just like that, magically, Sebastian Vettel is no longer in the race. Well, I'm coming up on my pit window. Yeah, that's it. 30%. Close to 40. Well, this is that was on my first pit stop, so I went from red to red.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Just pit.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Alright, something happened.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Right, some information on Ricardo. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Daniel Ricciardo's got some kind of car trouble. So, still nothing new on going back to work. And right now also I'm looking into getting my certification for blackjack, taking some online classes for that so I can be certified for get certified for blackjack and craps. Alright, so we just sent Esteban Ocon down another lap. We're on lap 41. And then once we pit on the next lap, we will have done our 2 compound changes. And we'll be golden for the rest of the race.
Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the Delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive Delta. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Well, that just changes everything. Confirm change. Keep Kurt. Coming in on the next lap. What happened with Kimi? Let's take a look. Shall we? A mechanical failure to bring out the safety car. And we are going into the pits. Take that cheap pit stop.
Release. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
And I'm not going to do what Hamilton normally does, you know, complaining about the safety car driving so slowly. So we are right now behind the safety car. Something severe must have happened to Kimi's car. In order to bring out the safety car. Come on.
Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the Delta until the safety car is in the pit lane. Green flag.
And we're off and racing again. Lap 45. Agreed, but needed, you know. Heck, there have been times when I have played F1 2019 for my first couple of races. Well, I caused safety cars to come out.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
I hear you, Jeff. So we are done with the pit strategy. So we're going to stay on these tires to the end of the race. And we're almost there. We're on lap 46. Well, that never happened. So we had a safety car come out. We had a big first lap pile up. Kimi Räikkönen out of the race now.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Back to having the DRS turned back on. It's always going to be 2 laps after a safety car or the start of lap 3. Hamilton now moves up into P5. Perez 1 spot out from being on that podium. Lap 48. And the laps are counting down. We're down to ooh, excuse me there. Actually, wait, I don't want to use that. I want to build the battery back up. Lap number 50, 5-0. Here we go, 20 laps to go at the Red Bull Grand Prix, as I like to call it, because we're at the Red Bull Ring, and look at those stands! Crowds of people are here to watch. But yet next weekend, for F1, as we get into the closing stages of this race, is going to be at Imola, and that's going to be this weekend coming up for F1. And for us, it is going to be is going to be at the Hungara Ring, I think, is our next race after this. As we make it to lap 52. Hamilton down there in P5. Teammate status?
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 18th. The time last lap was a 15.0.
18th, no. Well, that is definitely true. You never know how long the safety car is going to be out. But I kind of figure in the game they always make it a you know, it's always at least 3 laps that safety car is out in the game. In real life, who knows? We also have the virtual safety car in here too. And now we have a full deck of playing cards plus the jokers. Hey, George Russell. Bye, Russell. Be another lap down, will you, Billies? Now then, have you ever noticed on those TVs, on the Jumbotron screens that you see all around the track and everything, they'll always a picture of your car driving around the track? Do you ever notice that? Official timekeeper of the game and in F1 in real life, Rolex. "15 laps to go." Yeah, I just noticed that. Leclerc moves up in the P5. Hamilton must be now in P6. Rival status?
They're in 8th. They're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 16.5.
Hey, well, Ricardo now back up there in P5. Bottas drops to P4. Yeah. Teammate status?
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 18th. The time last lap was a 1:15.1.
Alright, coming down here. I have come here to lap the field and eat and drink sake. And I'm all out of sake. I should say no. And we're a front-running team, not a back-marker team. We have come here to the Red Bull Ring to drink Red Bull and race. But I'm all out of Red Bull. Alright, there's Roman Grosjean. No, that was Roman Grosjean from Haas. No, that was... Hold on, I have to bring up the race directory. Giovinazzi. A lot of people doing 2 stops and 3 stoppers. Yeah, we got a couple 3s here. Sean did that. So a couple of them were going like soft. No, it's fine. You're allowed to ask. You ask, I'll bring up. I don't mind. Does any caveat? Now I'm just working my way back up through the field again to put everyone maybe 2 laps up. There's my teammate right now. Lap 60, so there's 11 to go. So we're going to put my teammate down one. And Kevin Magnussen goes down a lap. Hey! Oh! I was gonna be happy to see Perez up there on the, up there on the podium. Alright, we're down to the final 10 laps of the race. And like I said, like I know always, I am sorry that, you know, with these videos, I'm not quite talkative like I am in my normal LPs or during the Persona one. There's just a lot going on in F1 that I just need to concentrate on. But we begin our descent now. There's Alex Albon. Yes, that it does. Coming up on the McLaren drivers. Well, on lap 53, we are getting down there. I'm blaming Lando Norris for that. Anyway, let's try that again, shall we? Whoa!
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Let's get a replay of that, shall we? Well, I want to know the same thing. What the heck did Lando Norris... What was Lando Norris trying to do? Run me off the track? I have no idea because I just decided to come back into the race. You know. lap 63. No, thank you. I'm not going to have my progress ruined by that. Well, yeah, maybe he ran into me or something, or I thought I had the racing line, but we will see. I've been saving up the money for the past couple of races and everything, so you know, after this race, it's going to be the race where we purchase Mick Schumacher. And do our dash for the constructors. Lap number 65, 6 laps to go here at the Red Bull Ring. And yeah, my battery is low. I have this thing charged. Well, that was one thing we were hoping never to see. A low battery on my DualShock. Alright, 5 laps to go. Let us finish this race up as fast as we can so my battery doesn't die on me. Four laps to go now. Yeah, I know. But I'm almost done with the race. I mean, if this was like lap 20 or something, I would have had this thing plugged. I would be plugging it in, but we're almost done. But you know what I'm going to do? Give me exactly 1 second here. Just to be on the safe side so that this thing doesn't die on me for the remainder of the race and for the remainder of the stream. I'm plugging this in. So give me 1 second. We'll be on a quick 30-second timeout while I plug in my charger. Alright, and we are now fully charged. Got my charger plugged in. Lap 68. No, not touching that. And we are, what, 4 laps? Fuel info?
There's 7 laps of fuel remaining.
Seven laps of fuel, and we're on lap 68. Race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Verstappen behind. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining.
Lap 69. We're on the Bill and Ted lap. Can I get the top 5 2 laps down before we go to lap set? Before the final lap. Hamilton coming up on Sergio Perez. I'm coming up on Hamilton and Perez. There's the blue flags. Hamilton now 2 laps down. Perez 2 laps down.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
We're on the penultimate lap. Let's see what I can do. I'm coming up on Valtteri. Perez drops to P5. They might get away with being 1 lap down. Final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Here we go, lap 71. I doubt I'm going to catch them this time around. They're already past the hairpin. Rounding the few turns that are left. I see a car in the distance. Not gonna happen this time, but one more turn. Down the final straightaway to take the checkered flag.
11th consecutive win. You are just having an amazing season. Enjoy this feeling while you can.
Win number 11, driver of the day, Alexander Albon.
You can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
And now the champagne. So let's let our bonus kick in. All right.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Iceman increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson.
And
Who do you
I moved
pick?
down
Often my
into
go-to would be a driver who's
second.
managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order.
Yeah,
And with that, we wrap up another
Racing
weekend
Point?
of motorsport.
Racing
With more
Point.
races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Pink Mercedes, the pink Mercs go up into P6 in the constructors, knocking down McLaren to P7. Let us move on. Time to answer some of Claire's questions.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
All right.
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing. Did you feel that things went well for you today?
Yes, I did.
What was the secret ingredient for your performance today?
Give the chassis department this time some shout out.
Right. Well, that's everything.
I like the ones that say, yeah, if I tell you, they have to make a new regulation on it. Time to go through all the perks and stuff that I have. 5-2 on the tally board for that. 20 to 11. That's coming up there too. So combined 32%. We're still at 12, level 12 for the acclaim. 609,006 for that. Only 65,000 out of that. So 6 million. 6.60 6,690,000 in our bank. And of course, as you know, we're gonna end the video off in just a few here, but we got some other stuff to take care of, such as, you know, cutting ties with our teammate right here.
Our margins are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
We are going to go to the driver market. And Schumacher, right now 4th, so he's going to be a little bit behind Galeli, who's 6th, but 1 million. But look at that, racecraft. You know, he's going to be up there with that. Experience is going to be a little bit low, but his pace is up there at 76. His awareness is going to be down a little bit at 59. We can work on that, and experience is going to be down a little bit more. We're going to...
Here, you can make an offer to your driver. The more you offer, the greater the chance of them agreeing to it. But be careful not to insult drivers, though. If you do, they might refuse to deal with you anymore in this negotiation period.
Alright, thank you. So, we're going to say low risk at 1.12 million. And we have signed Mick Schumacher for 1.2 million, for 1,112,000, for 1.12 million. All right, so we got Mick. We got a message. Car performance. We're all the way down here. So normally our car is a midfield car, but we've been doing well on that. So now with 5 million, with that, let us work on our chat. You know, let's put some money into fabrication. And same with the aerodynamics. Let's start getting those things built up. As for R&D, we're going to go here for durability. So we're just going to buy out we're going to increase the durability. Alright. So let us set this up. We're going to do reaction training. Can't actually. We will do chassis upgrade. Equipment upgrade there. We have an invitational event coming up. We're going to do a reaction event there. And durability. Right there. So oh yeah, right. I gotta take care of that. Vehicle. So we got some worn parts. We're gonna go to number 3 for that. Apply the upgrade. Apply the upgrade. Apply. Now that is... Where are we on that? Up. Alright, that is fitted. Turbocharger, we're going to go to number 3. So we're all good on that for right now. Let us advance.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
And we have an invitational event that we're going to take care of in this. Oh, we have the British Grand Prix coming up next. So we're going to be at Silverstone. So it's going to net us $150,000, but it's a 1,000 acclaim. And it is at Japan, at the famous Suzuka track. Let us take care of this, shall we? Japan's short. It's an invitational race, so we get to race on some classic cars. So we're going to take care of this, and we're going to end the race before the race weekend at Silverstone.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
All right. So we got to pass we got to finish the race in under 2 minutes 35 seconds. Yes, that it does. And I am in Senna's car, I believe. I am in the McLaren. So, lap 3, the final lap to go. Let's see. Through the snakes. Done. Oh, that was simple. And yeah, this one was time attack. I call it S's, you know, through the snakes. So we get the 1,000 acclaim added, and also let us take a look at, you know, yeah, because Senna's McLarens are in the game as well, along with all Schumacher's cars as well. Hence why this is the Schumacher edition of the F1. So we are nearing everything. Now, real quick, we're going to take a quick look at Schumacher's.
Our cash is getting pretty low. We may need to shut down facilities for a while to cut down our running costs.
So he has bought nothing there. I'm going to work on the other two. So his, you know, hasn't decided to put that money anywhere yet. So let us advance.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this
Ooh.
week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Check your R&D screen to order any redevelopments.
What failed? Ah, the engine cover. Let us reapply for that. And as you can see, Galay is out. So he will be no longer with the team. I gave him to here to give the team a chance. All the trophies so far. The rival race on that. Wow, he's 18 on that. But more importantly, 5, 5, 7, and a 5. We're going to work on getting his acclaim up on that. Alright? I agree, yes. But Schumacher, rating 70. We'll see how he goes. Actually, what I'm going to do is I am going to buy a driver park here, the media coaching and developmental feedback. Resource points income boosted by 10%. So we're going to take care of that. So all of ours is at a level 1. We'll see when we do contract negotiations in 137 days. Well, that puts him when we do that. Because I am considering him a low risk. Also, real quick, as you can see, we have pending on our new parts. So until then, when we go to where Formula One once started, next time it is off to the old RFI Airbase, Silverstone. Until then, I'm Sukune 007, and I'll see. So, until then, when we all get together once again to watch, to do more of this, we will be at Silverstone at the old RFI Air Force Base. Till then, I'm Scooney 007, and we'll see you next time for more F1 2020 Round 12 Silverstone next time. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.